Okay, got the beast up to a nice parking spot. 3,600 and some odd feet. Up Spetch Creek, FSR. I think that's the trail at the end of this road. We'll find out. Heading up to Valentine Lake and hopefully Saxifrage Mountain. The clouds clear, should be nice. If they don't, well, we shall see or not see. Alright, so I found the trail. There's a little connector route from where I parked through here to the clear cut. Hopefully I remember on the way back so we don't have to cross the creek. Woohoo! Hello Spetch Creek. Hello Spetch Creek Trail. Alright. Such a pretty mossy forest with a nice trail. Okay, got to say good afternoon to the bears. Good afternoon, bears! Woo! Okay, they know I'm coming. Hopefully, getting out of my way. What a nice, muddy, meadowy trail. Look at that. Very nice. Well, welcome to Valentine Lake, everybody. Which is at 5,800 feet, give or take. Guidebook said 3 hours to get here. I did it in 2 1/4. So I guess as a 61-year-old old goat, I'm still in fairly good shape. I think that's Saxifrage, the plan for tomorrow. God, the name of that one escapes me. I don't know if I'm going to climb that one. We'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. Got the tent set up right near the lake. Got the bug hat on. Every bug in the area found me as soon as I stopped. Right into the eyes, up the nose, and the ears, so yeah, glad I brought the bug net along. Anyway, time to jump in the tent, make some coffee, and have a nice relax. Contemplate dinner. Such a life. Alright. Coffee in the tent, food in the tent. Just waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Bar to come along. Join in on the fun. Oh yeah. Nothing like instant coffee. And coffee whitener. So, I hopped in the tent because I thought it might rain. A dark cloud was coming. And the bugs were insane. But, it doesn't seem like it's going to, so I've opened the flaps up. The vestibule flaps to let some airflow in. But you know, I was noticing that this tent fabric is so translucent, you can kind of see out of it. What a crazy tent. Anyway, nice views out the doors. Got the place all to myself for the moment. Met about 12 people and a dog heading out. Of course, it's Sunday, so people are in for the weekend. I might have the place all to myself. Just me and the bugs. Me and the bugs and the bears. And the trail mix and the chocolate and the coffee. So there's my little stove pad set up for anyone who wants to do a similar thing for cooking in the tent. Works really well. Haven't burned through the floor yet. Haven't had a flame pop up and burn the tent down yet, so it's been, what, 30 years of doing this? I think I'm doing okay. Pardon me. Anyway. Alright. Gonna be time for a nap and then dinner contemplation. Such a life. Hello, ducky. Where are you then? I feel I should know who you are. Are you a ruddy duck? Oh! You're not a merganser. Or some kind of duck. We'll figure that out later. Aren't you pretty? Oh. Stop showing off. Oh! Duck drama! Good morning, puffballs. Good morning, everybody. Oh. Starting the climb up Saxifrage. It was very cold last night, got down about 0. It's very cold this morning, but it has cleared and I'm on my way up. Good times. Okay, you can really see heart-shape Valentine Lake. Ooh, there's some mist coming in. Hope that burns off. The Pemberton Valley, I think that's the Pemberton Valley. Look at that. Yeah, there's some misty clouds bopping around. Great fun. Getting somewhere. Okay. I finally see the objective. I'm on a bit of a false summit. That's okay. Ooh, there's a lake down there. All right. Gonna be there very soon. Whew. Either this ice is very snowy, or the snow is very icy. Something going on here. Oh, there's the false summit I went over. Stupid me. Almost there. Maybe. Okay, I think this is finally the final summit, I think. Wish this low cloud would go away. I would not miss the mist. Okay, here we go. All right. 3 hours and 2,400 feet later. 2,400 feet and feet. Oh, I'm tired. I'm on top of Saxifrage Peak. Now there's the post. There's big time cornices around, so I'm not going past where that rock is. And I'm not going to stop here to have lunch. I'm going back over to the rocks. And then I'll do some more stuff from there. Whew! Bit misty. Not getting huge views. It's pretty nice. Good workout. Harder than I thought. All right. Time for some much needed lunch and rest. Okay. Back on safer ground. There's the summit post. Took a picture of myself with it just to prove I was there. That's what it's all about, proving you were there. You done did it. Here's a nice drop. Woo, not going down there. Not voluntarily anyway. That nice lake down there. Very pretty. Not sure who that is. Is that the Duffy Lake Road maybe? Down there? I don't know. Too tired to figure things out. I think that's Lillooet Lake way back there. Methinks. There's heart-shaped Valentine Lake. if I can see my tent. There it is. Hi, tent. Whew. Someone's shaky because he's tired. Anyway, saw my tent. That's all that matters. There's the false summit I went over by mistake. All right. Good spot for lunch. And no bugs. Well, there's one. Anyway, okay. This is it. I've had my lunch. That's Cassiopeia or Cassiope. The peak I was looking at from the lake. Couldn't remember the name. Anyway, I'm not going over there today. That means dropping down, then going back up again. I friggin' had enough. So anywho, thanks for coming along, everybody. I'll show some more fun stuff if more fun stuff happens. But this could be it for the filming, because I'm going to take my time heading back down, because it's steep and it's long and it's treacherous. Bye, everybody.